All right, welcome to Concept F. We're going to be going over types of chemical reactions and learning how to classify them. Our first type is a synthesis reaction. This is when two or more reactants combine into one product. So the big idea is you're going to be looking for when you classify a synthesis reaction is that you have many pieces on the reactant side and only one piece on the product side, because all of your reactants are going to come together to form one product. Now, a representation of this in real life would be any couple that starts dating. That is representing a synthesis reaction. All right, the second type of reaction is a decomposition reaction. This basically looks the opposite of a synthesis reaction. This is where one reactant breaks down into two or more products. So here we have one, again, reactant, in this case water, and it's going to break apart into many pieces. So you're only looking for one piece on the left in terms of your reactants, and then it should be breaking apart into two or more pieces on the right, and that is, again, a decomposition reaction. And again, this can be represented in real life by any couple that breaks up, and that, again, is symbolic of a decomposition reaction. All right, single replacement. One element replaces another less reactive element in a compound. So if you look down at the bottom, you're always going to see a single element and then a compound as your two reactants. And what happens is that single element is basically going to come in and kick out the positive metal ion and take its place. So as you can see, iron and copper have switched places from the reactant side to the product side, and this is called a single replacement. Again, you're going to be looking for an element by itself and a compound, and you're going to be seeing that the two metal elements are switching places. So this is similar to the graphic that you see on your screen. Mary was basically with Frank, and then she dumped him and started dating Joe. And while it's great for Joe, now poor Frank is by himself. So again, representing a single replacement reaction. The fourth reaction is a double replacement reaction. This is when two elements exchange places between two separate compounds. Now, this looks different than a single replacement reaction because, remember, that kind had an element with a compound on your reactant side on the left. Now we have two compounds. And what you're going to see is that the positive metallic ions in front are going to be switching places. So Ag was originally with NO3, now it's with Cl. Potassium was with Cl, and now it's with NO3. So this is a double replacement reaction. Those ions are switching places. And this would be like dance partners. As you can see with the bottom here, A was originally with B, and now it is switched with C, so that is dancing with the person in the shirt with a letter D. All right, and the last one that we're going to be covering today is combustion, and this is when a hydrocarbon is going to be burning in the presence of oxygen, carbon dioxide, and water are produced. So a hydrocarbon is made up of carbons and hydrogens that's going to be combining with oxygen gas, O2, and it's going to always produce CO2, carbon dioxide, and water. All right, that's all you need from this concept, and we'll be classifying more in class 2.